the judge say anything? The judge has been so quiet. We write in response to the letter filed by plaintiff, consolidated defendant Blake Lively, seeking to quash the Wayfarer party's subpoena to Venable. Wayfarer parties anticipate that Venable's motion to quash will be mooted in short order as their counsel and Venable are conferring in good faith. However, the Lively defendant's insistence that the subpoena seeks irrelevant information is wrong. The subpoena aims to obtain discovery relating to witness tampering and evidence spoliation. Specifically, the Wayfarer parties' counsel are informed and believe, based on information from a source who is highly likely to have reliable information, that one, Miss Lively requested that Taylor Swift, oh, we name her, delete their text messages. What? 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 Two, Michael Gottlieb of Wilkie Farr, counsel for the Lively defendants, contacted a Venable attorney who represents Miss Swift and demanded that Miss Swift release a statement of support to Miss Lively for Miss Lively, intimidating that sorry, intimidating that intimating, sorry, I was like, that's not intimidating. Intimating that if Miss Swift refused to do so, private text message of a personal nature in Miss Lively's possession would be released. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding? What the freak? What the heck? What? The Wayfarer Party's counsel are further informed and believe that a representative of Miss Swift, I mean, this kind of makes sense with the whole unfollowing, whatever, Travis Kelsey and all that stuff. The Wayfarer Party's counsel are further informed and believe that a representative of Miss Swift addressed these inappropriate and apparently extortionate threats in at least one written communication transmitted to Mr. Gottlieb. It is those communications that the Wayfarer parties seek to obtain by way of subpoena, as they would evidence an attempt an attempt to intimidate, now we do the intimidating, and coerce a oh my gosh, sorry, brain, and coerce a percipient witness to in this litigation. If they freaking did that, they are so done. If they if it is proven, it's one thing if this goes between Taylor and Blake and Ryan and whatever, and okay, they're not friends anymore, whatever. But if it is proven, which also you're like, what the heck? I'm floored by this, because if this is proven, they are done. I mean, done. This is not just, I mean, this is illegal. I believe this is illegal, right? To threaten, to coerce, to intimidate someone, to, what's the word? Not entrap. Oh gosh, what's the word? I need to go eat. Oh my gosh, crap. But to blackmail someone. Hey, I'm gonna release these. I mean, think about it. If this is true, the friendship doesn't exist anymore, 100%. And if this is true, another reason I'm saying they're done is because if this is true, no one will want to come near them anymore, because anything they say or whatever will be used against them. Clearly, if they did that to Taylor Swift, their godmother to their children and best friend and all this stuff, they are seen as people who are have zero scruples, have zero morality, have zero consequences, or they believe they're above the law. They're so done if this is proven. These are big statements to make. These are big statements to make. Again, this is just allegations in a way, but this is what they believe. I mean, let me read that again. Let me highlight and read that again. So the Wayfarer Party's counsel are informed and believe, based on information from a source who is highly likely to have reliable information, which is all they have right now, that Miss Lively requested that Taylor Swift delete their text messages, and that Michael Gottlieb, counsel for Lively, contacted a Venable attorney who represents Miss Swift and demanded that Miss Swift releases a statement of support for Miss Lively, intimating that if Miss Swift refused to do so, private text messages of a personal nature in Miss Lively's possession would be released. And if that's true, and if this is true and it's not proven or shown to us, but they know, that is one horrible human being, Blake Lively. If you are going to do this to your friend, to another woman, to just control someone's support, like, ugh. As stated, the Wayfarers Party's council are in active discussions with Venable to determine how to proceed, which sounds like Venable is on board. Should those discussions prove unfruitful, the Wayfarer parties will either oppose the motion to quash or withdraw the current subpoena in favor of an amended subpoena seeking only the communications in question. Okay. So they're like, yeah, okay. So Venable, it seems like we can give you everything. Like, no. But also kind of in talks, like, yeah, there is something. That's what I'm getting from this. Whoa. Whoa. What is this? However, Lively has not shown an entitlement to the tax returns of the Wayfarer parties due to the private nature of the sensitive information contained therein, and in part from the public interest in encouraging the filing by taxpayers to complete and accurate returns. Courts have long been reluctant to order discovery tax returns. Why is she asking for tax returns? The Wayfarer parties are seeking substantial economic damages in this case from Lively's alleged tortious conduct. And so they're, okay, just to prove that they were affected, I will just throw that to, like, okay, this is just like common lawyer law, you know, lawsuit situation. But man, that Taylor Swift situation. And again, and another thing, if that is true, I do feel really bad for Taylor Swift because, again, that's if that's true, I still don't know whose side she is on. It's really hard for me to believe that she's not on Blake's side and that she's not kind of a co-conspirator sort of person because of just how she presents herself as feminist and the type of feminism that she promotes, and also just more like men hating type of thing, and I don't know, just not as grown up. But that doesn't mean it's the same thing, right? But she's been kind of bamboozled, excuse that stupid word, but bamboozled by like a lot of people. And it's hard, like when you are in her place, like it's really hard to know who to trust, and that can like really screw you over. And when you have like trusted these people to the extent it seems like she like gave all her trust to them, and they are proven suddenly, because when, and I don't know if just narcissists, but like when certain people want to discard you, they spend no moment with hesitation to discard you. They are loving, they're really charismatic, they're really like, you just feel so loved and accepted and all that by them. And then when they turn on you, they turn on you and it's cold. And if that's happening, and that's happened to Taylor, and this is just, I mean, if I was Taylor, honestly, why would she even be threatened to that degree? Because this is a legal situation and she can legally pursue action, I would imagine. I mean, that's blackmailing. I don't know. Is that illegal? I would think it's illegal, but maybe not. I don't know. Because she's powerful. Maybe it's just that she doesn't want to, she just wants to escape with the least amount of damage. But she has her followers that would be on her side. She has a lot of money, a lot of resources, a big team, a strong team, I imagine, through the years that she's come to really trust and rely on, legal team, etc. team. So why would she allow herself to be intimidated? And maybe she's not. Maybe that's why they're like, we can't give you all, but if you change it, then we'll give you this because yes, the judge needs to know this. I don't know, but mm, that kind of that kind of floored me. I really have to like run and eat. Um, Thank you for joining me, replay crew. Thank you. I've seen some of you come and go. Um, Thank you for doing that. Um, I know this was an odd time, and this was odd in the way that I delivered it. I was a little bit more off my game than my usual off the game. um, but I hope to kind of edit it out and have like better clips for you out soon. Starting with that one, which I'm sure everyone's talking about once I stop this and go and watch what people are talking about. Have a wonderful rest of the day and happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Peace, love, and compassion. I know, gosh, it's so weird sometimes to say that after all this, but yeah. Bye.